everybody. Today, we're going to be doing a science experiment. And just so you know, I am in my Girl Guides uniform because it is Remembrance Day, and I decided to wear a poppy. So, yeah. Sorry for the bad quality video. But I'm just going to get started with my experiment. And if you want to do this at home, I've never done this yet, so if you want to do this at home, for the first experiment, you will need cornstarch and lemon juice. Here, 1 second, I need a couple of spoons. So basically what I have to do is mix two substances together to see if they will form solution or suspension. So I'm going to start with number 1 with some cornstarch. And this is for school, by the way, so, and somebody at school requested, oh, you should do a YouTube video on this. I go, yeah, good idea. So, I added my cornstarch. And now I'm going to add my lemon juice and I'm going to see what happens. So here's my lemon juice. Here. Just so you can see here. Use a little bit more, but you can see what's happening to the cornstarch. It's getting a little weird. And it's getting sticky. So I'm going to mix it a little bit. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit for 2 hours and see if it makes a solution or a suspension. Let's see. So that's number 1. I'll just move that out of the way. And number 2 is going to be flour, which I've got here, and milk. So I'm just going to add a little bit of flour and splash of milk. And also I'm going to do another video in 2 hours just so you guys see how these all end up turning out. So the flour and the milk, I'm just mixing that together quickly. This made a weird paste. Okay, so that's, I'm going to let that sit for 2 hours. Again, move that out of the way. Third concoction will be oil and baking soda. So for this one you'll need just some vegetable oil. Yeah, oh, it's the French side, but oh well. I'm going to need some vegetable oil and some baking soda. Baking soda, not baking powder. I'm not sure how it'd be different, but I'm just going to use a little bit of the baking soda. I don't want to use too much, maybe a little bit more. Okay. And then I don't know really how it'll be with the oil because, like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm just going to add a little dab of oil, absolute dab. Probably put too much, but it's okay. Still science, I can't really mess up. So I'm just dissolving the baking soda, and once again, it's getting really weird. It's like all kind of whitish and kind of sinking to the bottom. I don't really know. If you guys want to see that? Oh, by the way, you can guys want to see the other one, here is the second concoction, what it looks like. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys close up, but here's the second concoction, and here is the first one, which is clearly going to be a suspension, because all the water is kind of floating on the top and all the cornstarch is kind of on the bottom. And then our last thing that we're going to be doing is a little bit of sugar and vinegar. Okay? So we're going to see how this works. Sugar and vinegar. I was pretty interested by this one, so I have a couple. Tilt the camera up so you can see a little bit more. Add a little bit of sugar, the bowl. Okay. And a little bit of your vinegar. Now, does sugar dissolve in vinegar? I'm not sure. I've been really trying because I know sugar dissolves in milk and in water and stuff like that, but I've never seen it with vinegar, so I'm just going to stir that a little bit, and it's kind of not really blending in. It's kind of making like little swirls, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen to this one. But here, if you want a close-up on that. Close up, yeah. So, I think this one's gonna be strong. So, yeah. If you want to see part 2 where I make, not when I make, when I, in 2 hours, see if this is a solution or suspension, just stay tuned and you'll see what happens to them, okay? So, see you in the next video. Oh, and please feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, and keep following me on YouTube. And I already said it. And also you should check out my cousins that you've seen probably in other videos, okay? Yeah. Bye.